have you ever wanted to challenge yourself to do something you thought would be hard and it winded up being easy? And at the end, it was actually extremely hard? This is the video. Okay, let me see how hard this thing hits. I can't do a challenge if I don't know how hard this thing hits. I think it only hits in the head.
Survivors. We've got to get that train moving.
Jesus fucking Christ. God damn, that thing hits hard.
2 hours later.
Okay, here we go. Yes. What the fuck? Hey, hello. Hello there. Yeah. So the challenge is I can only ever use the RAI-DEN. If I use anything else besides the RAI-DEN, I fail. Instantly. There's no other rule besides that. So sit back, relax, and thank you. Now, no, it won't be the hardest challenge in the world. I'm not gonna beat Skyrim while sleeping or anything. But it is gonna be hard. Now, obviously, I start off by leaving my apartment building as Jill. I actually get stopped by Brad, who called me for some reason. He was a block away from where Nemesis have landed. I don't understand why this man decides to always abandon you and leave you, but instead of helping you. Ooh, buddy, that looks bad. I'll call you back later to make sure everything's okay.
I'm sorry, Brad.
No, I'm not. So let me skip ahead a little bit. I grabbed some gear, threw Nemesis off a building.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I met Carlos. And as you can see, I didn't use any of the Glock ammo. I just picked up the RAI-DEN and made my way. Now, to be completely honest, this gun is fun as hell to use against zombies.
What did you say?
One shot straight to the dome. No questions asked. Just gone.
Carlos, fuck you.
Now, after clearing out the food court and heading to the garage, my OBS decided that my footage for this scene was just gonna be complete shit, so here you go.
Your UBCS?
Yeah, careful. Come on, don't look at me like that, alright? I'm not infected.
Now, after making my way to the substation, I was forced to do something I really didn't want to do. These rad roaches are so disgusting, man. Honestly, every time I go against these things, I creep the fuck out. They're just completely nasty. Oh, and by the way, the RAI-DEN doesn't do anything unless you hit these things in the head. And they have the smallest head. I feel like I'm fighting a 3-speed Ashmain from Rainbow Six. But I really couldn't get through this area. This area was pissing me the hell off. Thankfully, I saw Carcinogen's video where basically he went through this whole entire game without getting hit once. So in this area, all I had to do was really just shoot one of these rad roaches in the face and all of them would run away, which would give me enough time to turn on all the power and get the fuck out of there. But once I turned on the power, Nemesis found me.
I'm not full out of it. It's not full out. It's not full out. This is.
Hey guys, do you want to play a game? Let's play a trivia game. Guess how fast Nemesis runs. Does he A, run as fast as a train? B, run as fast as a Koenigsegg? Or C, run as fast as a F1 fighter jet? Pick your answer. Are you picking? Hello? I'm sure you got it. Now up next is Carlos. Well, bro, you just skipped a piece of the game. What are you talking about? Wait, what? You want me to go over that? Of course I want you to cover that. How are you going to go through a piece of the game without even telling us what happened? How do I know you didn't use the rocket launcher or something? Bro, the rocket launcher? Do you know how hard this thing hits? I don't need to use the rocket launcher. Everything dies this thing in one hit. I don't even know why I did this challenge, bro. Alright, fine. Sewers.
I'm gay.
Easy. Nemesis.
Die. In a fucking fire.
Memories.
Shit! You asshole! Get off of me! Fuck off! Damn it!
Oh, hey. I just thought I'd go to bed. I know we couldn't Skype tonight, but That's alright.
Now back to Carlos. His part through the RPD was way too easy, so let me explain. All of the zombies were walking in a single filed line, and all of the lickers for the most part were staying still for headshots. But before I could do that, I had to get through Brad. Now back to Jill. Now this is the hard part. This is the area that challenged me the most. I used the RAI-DEN on Nemesis, but nothing I did would work. He doesn't have a weak spot, so it's impossible to actually kill him with this, or even do any damage. You can't get through any phase or anything like that. I've tried for 3 hours, and I could not get anything. So this is where the challenge failed. Like I said, I really tried for 3 hours to try to kill him with this thing, but no matter what I did, the RAI-DEN would not do any damage to Nemesis, seeing as he doesn't have a weak point, and kind of the only way to release his weak point is if he falls from the tower, I guess. But I don't have anything to strike him off the tower. Actually, the RAI-DEN wouldn't even strike him off the tower. Nothing would. Nothing I did would do anything to him. So sadly, I failed. But to be honest, I'm not gonna let this stop me from finishing this run. If I know anything, the RAI-DEN is a weapon made from Umbrella, and there's only one other weapon made from Umbrella in this game. And that is the golf club. I'm done. Come on, man. No matter how hard I try with this stupid fucking thing. Why'd she have to use this fucking grenade launcher? You know what, man? I give up. Fuck it, I don't care anymore.
Don't have a lifeguard here at your beach.
I'm not at the beach. This is a bathtub.
Now the hospital situation was exactly the same as RPD. The zombies just came at me one by one, and the lickers were just staying completely still, so they weren't even an issue as well. I also had no problems with the hunters, except this one hunter who kept playing with the door and pissing me off, but other than that, it was perfectly fine. Now the horde didn't cause me any trouble, except this Afro Senju head-ass hunter that wouldn't leave me alone. This guy completely dominated the shit out of me. But other than that, all I really ever had to do was just stay still and shoot all these zombies straight in the face. This part was just beyond easy. But I gotta ask, you don't mind if I skip through the end, do you? Just a little bit? Just a little bit? No, of course you don't. Now this form of Nemesis had to be the most fun I've had in this entire game. This fight was just like the last one, but I get to use the RAI-DEN when he runs around, and I still use the golf club to do majority of my damage. I can still get one-shotted, which brings up the fun factor, since I don't have to feel like I'm just easily taking everything out, but adding in more of the zombies for me was just hilarious. This game tries to spawn zombies so the match could be a little bit harder, but Nemesis is such a smart AI that he really doesn't want any of the help from these shitty zombies. He starts smacking them left and right. Like, I honestly don't have to deal with them when they spawn. I can just guide Nemesis to come and smack them. But I can hear you asking, was it just as easy as everything else? And of course it was. With the right amount of patience, confidence, and skill, you can beat anything. No, but seriously, after a couple swipes and some shots, this part was pretty doable. It's still hard on Inferno, but you can get past it. So here it is, boys, the end. Honestly, I thought I was gonna throw my PC out the window every time I looked at this thing because I was so... Are you fucking... Alright, I want to get this challenge over with. I'm being honest with you guys. This shit took too long. It took 3 days, and I don't want to edit this shit anymore. I went left, right, hit him in the middle. I died over 100 times, and I'm done. I'm so sorry. This shit took way longer than expected. I edited this shit for like 78 hours. I'm done. I do not want to do this challenge anymore, and I swear to God, I'm never going to do this challenge this easy, stupid, and ridiculous ever again. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Oh, let's skip. No, fuck this, man. This thing was too easy. Let's skip ahead a little bit where I shoot Carlos in the fucking face. How about that? You know what? This is it, okay? I kill Nemesis. I don't use any shop items besides the stupid RAI-DEN, and that is it. I don't know how I did this, and I don't want to do this ever again. Thank you for stopping by.